Start new game. So I can't remember how I had my guy looking like before. I think he had the mohawk. I think it was that. Oh yes, it was this one he had. He had this weird ass mustache. Yeah, let's just go for that. What about the shirts? Are there any new shirts in this? Oh, that's new. Like a mercenary kind of dude. Yeah, I think I like that jacket. Go for classic blue. Not matching in the slightest. We can definitely change that name now. We'll change it back to... I could do Vastgurd. God Slayer. I mean, we did technically kill a god. We'll just stick as Vastgurd. We will begin life again as a humble peasant. And so yeah, you can play the single player Dungeon Siege, but this is the campaign. The Lost Island of the Uterians. Utrians? I'm terrible at pronouncing things. An epic adventure among the ruins of one of Aranna's dying civilizations. And again, we're gonna play on hard mode. It was quite a challenge in Dungeon Siege 1, so we'll just stick with it again. A gas-powered game. Mad Dog Software.
Aranna, an ancient land whose once great glittering kingdoms have been ravaged by wars and primordial evils and have fallen into ruin. The slaying of the sect leader Gom was the first step in restoring these lands to their former glory. But now, another dark malevolence has risen to threaten the land and people of Aranna. Chained for centuries by the ancient Utrians, the Shadow Jumper has broken free and seeks to punish those that imprisoned it.
Is that not Merrick?
Far away, however, in a small, peaceful village, the next in a great line of heroes, idles away the time, unaware that the clock has already begun ticking.
Well, a new quest has been added to your journal. Speak to Mayor Hardison Dawn, the first trial. And we got this new flashing button here, open world map. So as you can see, this wasn't in the first Dungeon Siege. We're here in Arhok. And I guess this continent here is Aranna. Again, we're just a measly farmer. Knife, short bow, boots. I reckon I'm just gonna stick with being a melee guy. I just prefer having my character like in the fight rather than in the backline just like shooting bows or casting spells. So this is Mott.
Have you heard about the attacks? Several trade caravans have been ambushed, and now dark creatures are coming right up to the town walls. The mayor's locked the town gates for safety, and he's looking for someone to clear out the monsters. It's time to prove yourself. Get all of your equipment from the basement and head over to the Mages Guild in the center of town.
Okay, the Mages Guild. Before we start, let me put this music down just a tad. I feel it's a bit too high volume there. So this is the basement. What do we have inside? It's Got a weapon rack here. Blunt dagger. Arhok's leather. What does this say? Adventurer's Handbook. Treasure sets and are special groups of equipment that are imbued with magical properties. Each item you equip enhances the attributes of the other items or other equipped items from the same set. So basically it's like your tier sets from WoW. Composed of 3 to 5 pieces of weapons, armor, or other equipment. Blah blah blah, have an aqua background. If you explore carefully, you discover more pieces. Okay, so we have to be on the lookout for hidden areas and whatnot. Hidden chests. Also, keep an eye out for imbued items. Imbued weapons and armor benefit party members with a buff spell. Oh, so that like +5 strength armor I had affects your entire party, not just that one character. Cool. That's good to know. So we've got a bookcase here. The ancient Utrians, or Utrians. Utrians, that's what they said in the cutscene. The book appears to be a series of notes in your father's handwriting, and consists of pieces of text copied from other books and source material that are related to Utrians. I know I'm gonna scuff that so many times. The Utrea tribe settled in an inhospitable land near a mystical power source that is referred to in ancient texts as the Great Clock. In their quest to further refine their society toward a perfect ideal, Utrian mystics explore connections with higher planes of existence. Contacts with pure elemental planes are established, resulting in the summoning of elementals for labor and protection. The Utrian wizard priesthood is now intent on contacting and manipulating energies from the highest spiritual planes for the glory of the Utrian civilization. Using the power of the Great Clock, Utrian wizards priests attempt direct contact with the divine power. The realm they access is actually the elemental realm of Shadow. Okay, they got bamboozled. It is here that most of the texts end. Your father writes explaining that the Utrians bargaining with the powers from the Shadow Realm. Is this Yu-Gi-Oh? Unleashed a creature that almost proved their undoing. They were, after a great struggle, able to subdue the creature and confine it, but rather than destroy it, they began to study it and harness its power for their own uses. The last journal entry is dated a few days before your parents left on their journey. Where did our parents go? Bit random. Alright, there's a couple chests here, so we need to look out for these looking chests, because we'll probably miss a few. And it's just your classic fire, shot, and zap as well. Let's just chuck that book, because we don't actually need it. And you know, we don't actually need this knife anymore. It's got no purpose in Legends of Aranna. I'm not too happy with the music volume thing. Still think it's a little bit too loud, so I'll just drop it slightly. See how that goes. What's in the house? The hero's journal. Unfaded 20-year-old parchment. Very specific. To our child. You're too young. I guess you must be 20 years old or something like that. You're too young to understand your heritage now. So we have written this book. Actually, if it's saying too young, we must be older than... Oh, it literally just says it there. I looked at the next line. To be given to you when you turn 21. There's always been a hero in the town of Arhok. Since the first trapper established a camp in this lush valley through the glory days of the Empire and down to the current days of the sleepy village, a single line of heroes, our family has protected Arhok from all dangers. but the line has grown thin, and your father and I must depart now to face a grave danger from which we may not return. You are all that remains of our line, and now you will not be accepted as hero of Arhok as a child. But you're 21. You're not a child. You could have family there. You could have a baby. You could have children. When the time comes, however, wait, what? Oh, that's a comma. Is that a comma? Yeah. When the time comes, however, a danger will threaten Arhok, and we know that you will rise to the challenge. Be brave and be true. Love mother and father. Could I not have told you that, like, when you were younger, and then you could actually, like, start training to be the hero? Right. So, is there anything nearby? Looking for chests. What about in the stables here? Nah. Not even a donkey. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Right. We've got teleporters? Alright. Oh, I think maybe in this game there's a teleport function where you can teleport to other, like, camps or towns. Oh, actually, no, it's maybe not. Maybe something else. But we'll find out, I'm sure. Alicia.
This village needs the supplies from the caravans to survive. The mayor says he has a plan, but I just don't know.
Either do I. Hen. What's in this house? I didn't expect that character to have, like, a voice line. Or to be voiced. Sell. Okay, there's a sell all button. Sell all but potions. Sell all but unique spells. It's a variety of sell. Okay.
Someone ought to take those creatures to task. Teach them that Arhok is not a town that tolerates evil. I'd do it myself if it weren't for my bum leg. I already told the mayor I'd fashion a special helm as a reward to the one that would rid us of this threat. Need anything?
Bum leg? Does he have
Someone ought to...
a leg for a bum? We could sell that book. Weapons. It's probably nothing. I could actually grab that dagger. Or grab a shield. So far everyone's voiced, which is interesting. You know what, let's grab this dagger. It's like a slight upgrade. Basically double our damage. Or not double, but almost. Where else? I think, is that another guy there? Halls of Lost. Storage cave. Balin the Historian.
Fascinating, are they not? The Utrayans left behind many strange and wondrous devices, but chief among their creations were these transport pads. This town was once the center of great trade between the mainland and the island home of the Utrayans. But the island displacers have not worked in generations. Who knows what wonders exist on the island today? Or even if the island is still there.
I'm pretty sure you could just, on a clear day, go to the cliffs and you could see the island.
I have been working on a translation of these runes, and have almost worked out the pattern. When I have it, it should tell us the exact location of each pad's destination.
But I can see the location right there. Halls of Lost, Storage Cave. This guy's a shit historian. He needs to get a new job. This must be our father, the hero, with his beefy sword. That's the mayor. Before we go to the mayor, let's have a quick gander about the place. Got a guard, Dunlop here. Is probably say, "Oh, the gate's locked. Speak to the mayor."
The mayor requires your help, friend. I saw him wandering around the Mages Guild in the center of town. He and Mistress Kira were talking about what to do about these attacks.
Called it. Is that a cat? No, it's a dog. That is a tiny dog. What the hell? Is it gonna show me secrets? No. It's sniffing. I thought maybe like show me a secret chest or something. Not the case. Okay. This house here. Who lives here? Kron.
Ah, there you are. I've been looking all around town for you. Listen, I've got a bit of a problem. I volunteered to do some extra trapping since the trade caravans were waylaid by them monsters. Well, I got run off my traps by a bear. A big nasty one, too. Yellow Eye, we call him. I'd be mighty grateful if you would take care of that brute for me, so as I can get back to my traps.
Good old Yellow Eye.
As I said, I'd be mighty grateful if you'd take care of that bear. I don't have much, but what coin I got I'll gladly give to you if you'd help me out.
Okay. So, kill the bear outside Arhok. So it's like Yellow Eye, the opposite of Pink Eye. Right, what's down here? Another door we can... I don't think we can open this door. Oh, it's just another door, another guard.
You'd best be heading over to the Mages Guild. The mayor was over...
okay. Rab? Oh, he's got some donkeys.
Damn monsters! I was expecting a new mayor with that caravan. Looks like I'll have to wait for spring and another caravan.
Okay. So no donkeys today. And this is the Bubberjack Inn. What's... with only a few guys in here. Okay, what's... Beely?
The word around town is that you'll be the one to take care of those pesky monsters. You know, the ones that attack the caravan.
Says who? Philo.
So, you're an adventurer. That sounds fun. Except for the possibility of being eaten by a monster. That wouldn't be very enjoyable. Long hours, too. And what if you went out and risked life and limb and then didn't find any treasure at all? That wouldn't be very fun either. But if you can avoid being eaten and find some gold, well, then being an adventurer would be most enjoyable, I would think.
He's just contradicting himself.
Why, it's you. Kron was just in here looking for you.
Francesca.
I think he went back to his house. He was going on about a bear or something. You know, I overheard some of the guards talking, and they say that a dark sorcerer has turned the animals against us. It's the animals who have attacked the caravans.
I mean, they're wild animals. They're gonna attack for no reason.
Kill them all!
What? What? Kill... what? Who was that? Is that you? I'm so confused.
My grandmother taught me to read the signs, and I can tell you that we are in for rough times ahead.
No shit, Sherlock. This guy must have... oh, it must have been him. He, like, dropped his baguette or something. Right. Sirid.
Jungle. Leagues and leagues of jungle. It never ends. Oh, it's the child. All grown, are we? Think you're ready? Think you're strong? No, not so strong. I was strong. I cracked skulls, to be sure. Laid into them with sword and spear, I did. While your ma and pa cast spells and summoned creatures. Aye, we journeyed far. Tried to reach the old places. The places of legend. Old Utrean places.
Okay. So it seemed like our parents were the nature wizard and combat wizard of the party, and this guy was a good old melee dude. Right, nothing else of note in the inn. Nothing in here. Some cool little pictures. So I think that's it. We'll just have a quick look around the back here of the inn. There might be a secret chest. You never know. And because I hardly remember playing this game, I'm probably going to do quite a bit of exploration. Just trying to find every nook and cranny and see if there's anything interesting. Because in Dungeon Siege 1, there was definitely a lot that I just found randomly and never encountered before, so exciting to see what we find this time. Right, all that's left now is speak to Mr. Mayor. What have you got to say for yourself?
As you may have heard, monsters have taken over the storage cave and are guarding the displacer there. Also, several trade caravans are long overdue, and the road they were taking runs close to this cave. Without the goods from these caravans, our food stores will be stretched to their limits. And now the forces of evil are ranging right up to the gates of the town.
Oh, shit.
I've ordered the north gate to be unlocked for you. Clear out the monsters who have been attacking the trade caravans and come back to me for a reward. Let me know if you find anything unusual out there.
Okay. So, find and slay the monster who ambushed the caravans and threatened the town. And also kill old Stink Eye over there. Kira.
If it is the power of the healing arts you seek, I have potions aplenty, as well as a scroll or two.
Okay. So, got some new spells here that we've not seen before. Classic heal. You know what? Oh, I can't even afford that. I should have bought heal. Turncoat. So basically makes them go frenzy. Enemies go frenzy. And attack that target. Orb of fire. Acid gas. Rage. Purity. Undead will run away from caster and give them 18 health per second. What the hell? Sleepy gas? Freak. Summon giant rat. Transmute health potion. And Orb of Frost. Okay. And an acid glyph. Ugh. A lot of new spells coming out of this game. Pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. You got these backpacks as well. So your backpacks are actually just like extra infantry slots. I think you open up and then it's like another, I don't know, 4x4 or something like that. And ooh, these books don't require any more like intellect requirement, so you can get free buffs. That's sick. Awesome. Nothing else of note in here. Just old man. Old man wizard. So he said the north gate, which looks like to be around here. It is really cool that all the NPCs so far have been voiced. Not many games would do that. Our adventure begins. Pressing the world map. Okay, we've already know what that is. Alright, just talking about the world map there. Oh yes, autosave. That reminds me, I should save as well. Hopefully we won't have any crashes. Chapter 1, Shadows of the Past. Because we did have quite a few when we played Dungeon Siege 1. But then again, you never know. We're playing this from the CD. It's an old game. Some ice moths here and ice grubs. Oh man, that just like chunked me.